Today is the 85th anniversary of the Great Hurricane of 1938, which devastated southern New England and Long Island with over 800 deaths. 12 News reporter Katie McNeil caught up with a local historian on the impacts of this storm.
The Great Hurricane of 1938, otherwise known as the Long Island Express, is the most catastrophic hurricane in New England's history. I was able to catch up with historian Jim Garman on the effects of this storm, as well as what could have been done differently.
People couldn't get out. There was no escape bridge then, as there is now. And houses were, a 12-foot wall of water came up Narragansett Bay and hit the very low-lying land and houses.
Aquidneck Island was hit particularly hard by this hurricane, with 18 deaths in Island Park alone. This stone bridge, which used to connect Portsmouth and Tiverton, was destroyed. Some of the rubble still remains.
And every house in Island Park that was on the shore, except for 3, and they were damaged, got pushed across Park Avenue, and actually some of them got as far as the Montauk Country Club.
Jim has spoken to many that survived the storm, with some amazing stories and pictures to keep the history of this catastrophic hurricane alive. One story that has stuck out with him over the years is of a family that rode out the storm by floating on their roof.
The roof broke off from the house and floated down from Common Fence Point. It first went toward Fall River, then it turned, with the wind turned, it went under the Mount Hope Bridge, and the 3 members of the family were picked up, the Boudreaux family.
With the lack of media coverage, as well as a general disbelief that the storm would hit our area, people in the eventual path of the storm right here in southern New England had no idea what was coming. With that being said, this is why Jim finds it so important to educate people on the past in order to better prepare for the future. He'll be holding a lecture tonight at the Portsmouth Historical Society Museum at 6:30, which will be open to the public. In the Weather Yard, I'm meteorologist Katie McNeil, 12 News.